Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I didn't really have a video idea for today, so I quickly came up with one. So I'm gonna be answering a bunch of questions, and I'm gonna try to start writing a song because right now I was doing a holiday song, with my niece, but we haven't gotten anywhere with that really. So I do want to come up with a fun song for like Saturday or Sunday, one of those sort of days to film. But I don't just know when I'm doing this. I have no intention of saying that this song is even going to come out. Like this song, I may start writing on, and it may never come out. Or I might write one and actually get somewhere and actually love it and post it. I don't really know. I'm going into this with no idea on what it can be about or anything. So, we need a video idea. This is something. So I got my purple marker here. On camera it looks blue. But that's because I got lights right here and they don't let things show up properly. Let me try to get this on something basic. There, you kind of see it a little bit. Not really. So, we got that, and we got this notebook. It says stinking cute, and it's a rainbow poop emoji. We're just gonna start with page 1. So I'm gonna be actually placing a pillow right here on the thing so I can actually write it. Now here's the thing. I'm thinking we need like a good start. But as I think for a few minutes on what that start's gonna be, because I don't know really, I'm gonna answer a couple questions. So all of these questions in this video are like love life related or like future related. So yeah, that way you guys get to see my love life more, or questions, all sorts of questions, really. So, question 1 that we are starting with. So question 1 that we are starting with is a good one, which is, have you had your first kiss? No. No. And when I say this, I mean no. Because let me explain to you. I have kissed family members, or like we have like a few little like younger age kids that like I kissed them when they were like babies and like 0 months old. But I never actually kissed a boy outside of my family. And I only kissed boys in my family when they were like less than a year old, or like exactly a year old, around that zone. Question number 2. I feel like this might turn to just answering questions, but we don't know. I might write some stuff. So it so listen, what is your relationship status? My relationship status right now is I have a crush on someone. Okay, I have a crush on someone, and so I'm gonna be nice because the next question is, can we get like anything about any information for this? So I'm gonna give you some, but not much, because I met them, and the last time I saw them was before I started doing YouTube. So I'm not giving out anything personal, nothing big, but I will give some. So what you are getting is that it's a boy, and that he has a twin, and that his name starts with a W, and that he is 12. Well, no, he's 11, and he's turning 12. soon, like very, very soon. I can't wait for him to turn 12 because then it means that I don't have to go through a 3-year age difference right now. It's like a 3-year age difference because I'm 14. And so yeah, that's the information that you are getting on him. Question number, like, I don't know, I think number 4 is what is some of the things that you like? Name the top things that you like about your crush. Okay, that's gonna be kind of an easy one. So I definitely like the way that he looks. He looks really good. That's one thing. I love his personality. He has a personality, and the thing that I have to say, one of the things about his personality that I love the most is I have a general hate towards the movie Trolls. It drives me nuts, and what bothers me is that my dad loves it. And it drives me nuts, and that he shares that hate with me, and I'm like, yes, I live for it, or that. So we both don't like Trolls, pretty much. I definitely have to say, and I love that he's like, I love how when he's trying to play it off cool, but you can tell that he's extremely nervous. That's definitely fun. I just love like a lot about him. I love his smile. His smile's very cute. That looks good. I love let's see, in his height. He has a good height. I feel like even I don't know what height it is, but I don't know exact like feet or anything, but I have to say I have to say that I love how nice he is. Like, he's like really nice. Like, we had this girl in music class, and she had like autism and stuff, like really bad to where she couldn't hold her cup, and that he just went over during water break and held it for her. So that he's a very nice person, and that's something that means a lot to me. Is that one of the big things about him, which is how nice he is. I have to admit that I love. He has like a unique style, and it's like so fun, and I like it. I definitely have to say, I love that he you can tell that he was raised good. Like, you can clearly tell that he doesn't disrespect you. Like, he's actually, like, very well behaved and stuff. And that's something that I definitely do like. And you want to say hi to the camera? Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to say that I do very much so. I love how he's all the time, like, he's nice about it, but he definitely has taught me into doing things sometimes, and I'm, like, glad that I did them afterwards. I love that he's just always there. Like, he's always there, he's there encouraging me, like, that's just something that I love about him. I definitely love how when I tell him things that aren't good, like when I told him about the brace, he almost started crying. Like, I just love that he's like the greatest person on earth, in my opinion. And you have to really meet him to understand how great he is. Like, it's at the point where my mom has not met him, which answers the next question, which was, has your mom met him? No, but my dad has. My dad met him so many times, and my dad thinks that he's perfect. And my dad said that he's not quite ready to let go of me, but he knows at the same time that if he did have to, which he knows he's gonna have to, he knows that he would want it to be real. I don't know what he said. So really that type, and he said, and he's perfect. And it's all he can ask for someone for me, and that he likes that I like him so much and stuff. In fact, okay, yeah. And I was gonna say something, and then I decided I can't say it, and because it would give away his name. But no. So next question is, what is your favorite memory with your crush? Name your top two. Okay. Oh, that one's a hard one. That was honestly a hard question because I love every moment with him. It just makes it so hard to choose just two. Okay, I think I got two. Well, I'm gonna list like the top 10, and because I can't come up with two, okay? I can come up with 10 and kind of organize it. So, definitely the last time I saw him, that would definitely be, like, I feel like that would be my favorite memory. You know, because he was just so nice last time I saw him. Like, I found out that he had a girlfriend, and I didn't care. It was at the point where I just knew that he was gonna be mine and that he will be mine one day. And then that he made the night so fun. I had not seen him in like 2 years. Up until that time. And 2 years not being able to talk to him, 2 years of torture. That was the 2 years that were probably some of the worst years of my life because no, I had a lot of fun memories but it was like I don't get to talk to him. That just made me really sad. We did try to go to music class one time and he didn't come or he was out sick, so I felt bad. And then what made me feel worse was that I had to go through it again. I'm not seeing him after that, and it was like but definitely last time I'm gonna explain the story. So last time I go to music class and I was invited to join this like toddler club thing and that our teacher was doing, but I said no. Oh, I was there for my crush. I wanted to see him. So about 5 minutes after being in, no, not even 5 minutes. I felt like 2 minutes of being in the waiting room because the place was built up to where there was one room that was like a workroom with another room with a workroom next to, and then they had one across, and then a bathroom, a like dining room area, a kitchen, and then there was because it was technically a house. Then you had your waiting room, also known as like what would be the living room. And for a house, it's really small. Then you had a room that was connected to the waiting room that was a working room, and by that I mean they would use it for the main thing. And then they had what they called the gym, but it was actually the garage, but they made it not really look like a garage. So it was very small. So me and my dad were sitting in the waiting room. I was sitting on my dad's lap, No, and then I wasn't really paying attention at this point, and I was too busy coming up with other things in my life. Like I wasn't paying attention. Let's just put that way. And then, less than about 2 minutes later, or which was in that first like 2 minutes of being in there, a couple kids come in. Well, no, like two kids came in, and then next thing you know, I look out the window and I'm like, Dad, he's here. And Dad looks and he on his way and he comes in and he immediately just comes and sits down to us and is like, hey, I haven't seen you here in a while. And I was like, yeah, we moved. And like we just started talking, like he literally like started talking, and it was like the feeling of like being best friends. He had two of his best friends in the room, both around his age, I believe, maybe not. Like, I don't really know. And that he chooses to come talk to me, and I'm like, I live for it. And we were just talking, then he showed that he had broke his phone and stuff. That was actually a mistake, and that's not bad considering he's had that phone since I pretty much met him. Actually, no. About 2 years after I had met him. So about 7, I feel like. I don't really know. I honestly don't know. Because I met him when he was 5. Because I was 7 and I'm 2 years old. So yeah. And so he just started talking to me and it was like great. Then we went into the room. We had so much fun. We did we just had a load of fun there. Nothing really massive happened after, and nothing massive did happen that day until this point. I gave him a Valentine's Day card because it was the day before Valentine's Day with my mom's phone number. And she said that was okay. I never specified what friend, okay? I said that, can I give a friend our phone number, and possibly put theirs in. I never got his, so, but it's fine. And the next day was the worst day of my life, because I was tortured so bad, because I went like, he didn't do it, he didn't, like, he never called, and it was like this weird feeling, So that would be definitely like at the top of my list. Another time was the hug day. I call it that. What happened was it was started off as a generic day of music class. Nothing massive happened. We talked a little, and then next thing you know, we were doing tall as a tree where everyone pulled a paper. And so like I pulled one, then everyone in the class would do that pose or something. Or do what the picture said. And someone, I don't know if it was me or not, I can't remember, pulled one that said give a friend a hug. So I hugged the teacher. I'm that shy person in the class. Like, everyone in the class had like a category. I was the category of shy and quiet. Quiet and shy. Then I have to say my crush was the category of energetic. And then everyone kind of had like a category. And so, then next thing you know, he goes around and is literally hugging everyone. And then next thing you know, the teacher is literally embarrassing me so bad. And I was like getting really, my head was like shocking. Like my head was like, is this gonna happen? Like, am I actually gonna hug my crush? Like, I didn't want to believe it. And the entire time, the teacher was like, I go hug her. Like, she said my name a couple of times, like, telling him to go hug me, but I'm not saying it because I'm not allowed to. And then next thing you know, he finally, like, hugged everyone in the room. And he comes over and hugs me, and I'm like, I'm in heaven. Like, I was very happy after that. But that would be one of my fun memories. I have to say, I am, for the next, like, 4, I'm gonna say they're just generic days at music class. That we did, like, a crab race one time. They're just 4 generic days that had some fun memories. Or, like, we did fun things. So those would be the next 4. So that would be 3 plus 4. 7. Then we got a good one for you. So this is gonna be, just know none of these are in generic order. For number 8, we got the day that I like to call me, my crush, and my niece. And the teacher did. No, what happened was that one of my nieces was staying with us. Fun, seeing family. And then this video is going to turn to me answering questions. And then next thing you know, we pretty much, she came with me, and so we came in, and the only other student that showed up was my crush, and I went like, I was so shocked. I went like, this is a sign. This is a sign we are meant to be. And then, next thing you know, so we pretty much are just like hanging. We're like just doing a generic music class, and we didn't do anything partner-wise that day. I don't think. I can't remember. And so yeah, pretty much we learned the piano. We learned like 2 things on the piano. I forgot one. I remember one. But other than that, no, it was the fact that was just me, my niece, and him, because my niece knew how much he meant to me in a way that not everyone does. So, that happened. Then we got a good one for number 9. And remember, none of these are in order. So number 9 is possibly the best one on the list. It was pretty much, so I show up to music class, the only person that showed up is my crush, and something good happened this day. So the theme, I believe, was like karaoke or something, and we had a karaoke machine. And so, me and the teacher are like doing something like for his part, and the teacher's like, hey, do you want to sing Let It Go? She like says my name because I would always like sing it, and they liked it. And so I went like, no, because me being my shy self, I said no. And I ended up doing it anyway. No, my crush comes over and it's like, come on, you should do it. And it was great and stuff, and I'm like, fine, just get it over with. So I did it, I got over, and the reaction that he had was like, he was so excited and so happy that I was like, yes, I did that, and I didn't fall over, and I'm proud that I at least did it and didn't fall over, goals. But he was so happy that day after that, and I went like, the fact that I made him like proud was like I was so excited. Then we got, for number 10, the final one, then we'll move on to another couple questions, then we'll end the video. So for number 10, it was definitely so this happened a very long time ago. I don't have actual dates on any of them, but the day before Valentine's Day, but this was one of the best ones. So I did not want to, so it kind of starts off generic day music class, All of these are music class stories because I generally just went to music class, and that my friend wrote that in art class, and my crush was also in the art class, but there's nothing ever really happened there. It was just doing a craft, So this day started off very unique, and it's also one of my favorites. So we pretty much started generic day at music class. At the time, I think this guy was there. So we had, she would always train out, and get, assistants that were training to be, music class teachers and stuff. And so, for a long period of time, we had this one guy there, and I don't work well with guys, first off. It's nothing up against them. I just naturally don't work out well with any sort of, guys or boys besides. There's a couple that I work fine with. I feel like all the music class kids I work fine with except for, there were 2 or 3 that but they were both much, okay, two of them were way older than me, and one I think was around my age. And so yeah, but pretty much we were doing music class, and we had the karaoke machine again. And this was a story. Then I will tell you an embarrassing story that actually happened. Yeah. So pretty much what happened was that we were pretty much, they pulled out the karaoke machine thing again, and so finally he's like, you should do, like, oh, you did amazing last time, you should just do. So I'm like, fine. But we had went out for a water break and went on, and so his grandpa was watching, and I didn't notice at first, and then I realized that, and I was weird. This day I felt a little under, because I know I'm not a good singer, and I admit to that. And that's the thing, that it just felt awkward. And because, like, it's fine singing just for, like, him or something, but when you're in front of a class, and this was one of our most busiest days, we had, like, so many kids there, and people that I never sang in front of before, so it was very nerve-wracking. So pretty much I sang, everyone loved it, and my friend again was more than excited, and he was happy and let me pick that up. Wait, where did it go? I thought it. And like, he was so excited, and this day has a unique twist. So we were walking out to the waiting room again, and he tried, and me and my crush were like right next to each other, sort of thing, and we pretty much held hands, like through, like, we walked out together holding hands, and our teacher was like telling all the parents like the great thing talking about us, and it was really unique. It was embarrassing but great. And the next question is, can you tell us an embarrassing story? So there was one. This one, I can't remember. That's right. He was there. Okay. For a second, I couldn't remember if my crush was there. But, he was. Okay. So we had this guy, like, again, and just an assistant, awkward. I actually didn't go to music class for a very long time because I was worried about, it's awkward for me. I'm playing because it's stressful. That's how I tell you this. Because I don't want to tell you this story, but I do at the same time. Because it's so embarrassing. Listen, this is actually really good. It had like instant snow in it, and it was great texture, but the glitter actually mixed in and changed the color. Okay, back to the story. So we pretty much then it was at music class. This is an embarrassing story that actually happened. So the guy was there. Everything was doing great. Then we decided to play. It was like some version. I think it was like cat dog. It was some version of Duck Duck Goose, which everyone knows you like. I just go tap people's head and it's like duck, duck, and then you pick someone and you say goose, and then you gotta run and try to sit down, but you have to go all the way around, and so pretty much we did that, and I was not chosen to be it, and pretty much this one of the kids, and I have to say, I think we were friends, I don't really know. I'll find out if I ever see him again. Yes, it wasn't him, but I had no intention. I don't even think I literally never even talked to him. I think I talked to him twice. And it was about a Flip Secret shirt that I would wear. And it was about how Trolls is not worth watching. Which was very disappointing in his opinion, because he liked Trolls. But pretty much what happened was, this is weird. It's getting to the embarrassing part. So, we were playing it, and yet he chose someone, and he was running, and he went to, like, sit down in the spot, like, almost next to me, but a few spots away from me, and mistakenly hit the back of my head. So, I pretty much was, like, almost knocked out. No, I didn't actually get knocked out. I just slightly fell. Oh, well, no. And that was embarrassing because everyone nonstop was like asking questions, and then I was fine, they got the idea I was fine. And then my crush was like, are you okay? Like, he was the most worried out of everyone because he thought he was the boy apologize. Okay, he apologized 100%, and I know you didn't mean to, and so, my crush was about to seriously hurt him. I feel like if he purposely did that and didn't apologize, I feel like he would have been dead by now. So one more embarrassing story, and then like 4 questions. So this one is the day that I tried to talk to my crush and tell him that I liked him. And embarrassing written all over it. No, I pretty much what happened was, I'm going to start to the point where, because it was a generic day at music class, that happened. My dad, asked him if I could talk to him afterwards because I was too scared, and he did it when he was getting, suckers for, water break. So, next thing you know, so we get going, and and to the story, we're outside, and he, showed me his painted rock that he had, to, because we both like painted rocks, nothing wrong with it. And then next thing he pretty much, next thing I'm like, he went, so what do you need to talk to me about? And I'm like, I have a crush on you, and I like you for 5 years, and so be my friend. I just blurted it all out. I literally know what made it embarrassing was 2 things. The fact that I was talking so fast, that's the first thing. And I was pretty much trying to tell him that a few years before, I wrote him a letter, and he didn't know it was from me because I had the teacher give it to him, and it was fun little thing to see if he could figure out if it was me and stuff. But pretty much what happened was that life happened, and then next thing you know, life happened pretty much, and I talked really fast. Then he just went okay, and I'm like, what made me the other thing that made him embarrassing was I don't think he understood what I said, I went home so upset, and it hit me. Oh, I just screwed it all up probably. So 4 more questions, and then that will be it for this video. So question number 1 out of the 4. And is there something so these are all related to my love life. But this is interesting. It says, have you ever tried to change your appearance just for your crush? Yes and no. Yes and no. What I mean is that kind of, but not really. I never made anything like a massive change. I have done a few little changes. Like I wore I wore makeup a couple times, like eyeshadow and stuff to try to impress him a little, and it literally did the same as not doing anything. But and this is actually a big one for me. I put lipstick on. It was technically kid play lipstick, but it still counts as lipstick. I actually did one point my mom put in a little bit of her actual lipstick on me. It was red. And here's the thing. And the reason that is a big shocker is because I can't wear makeup. Like, anytime that I wear makeup on my lips, it drives me nuts. It's a weird, horrible thing. Sometimes I can wear like a little lipstick and be fine. If it's in a gel form, I can't wear it on my lip for sure. But if it's like a lipstick, then I can kind of wear a little bit sometimes if it's not flavored. And so I pretty much have put on makeup a few times. And then I quit doing that because I realized it wasn't doing any difference. So question number 2 out of the 4 is what have you ever had your crush ever taught you something? Yes, there's actually a few things that he had taught me. So for a long period of time, he does taekwondo. I don't know if he still does. I think he does. I don't know because it's been a while. And so pretty much what happened was that our teacher had him a couple of times teach us some of the most basic things that he knows. And so he taught me that kind of. And I was the worst one in the class. No, I was the worst one because I was that one who wanted to get it perfect. I would get mad at myself if I didn't. And so because I want to like impress him kind of. So yes. Then another thing that he taught me definitely was I wouldn't really say he did one time kind of teach us a baseball move that because he did baseball. I don't know if he still does or not. And then no, baseball is that scared me half to death because it's the fact that it's a hard ball that's coming right at me. That just scares me half to death. So, yeah. And then the final thing that he taught me was he definitely taught me to just be more like myself and not really try to show off for anyone because I'm the one that if I change myself, it's up to me. That I need to be myself more. So, yeah, because when I feel like when I first met him, I kind of like went through stages. I went through like stages where at certain points, I would try to show off a little bit more for him and get his attention more, but I feel like that would do nothing, and so just being around him taught me that just be yourself, that's how it is. So question number 3 out of the 4 is, have you ever thought, okay, so this is a good one. So have you ever planned a timing or an age for your first kiss? Yes and no. Okay, I'm gonna be real and spill some tea. So I don't plan to have my first kiss anytime soon. My rule I'm setting a rule for myself that it will pretty much that it will be with my crush. I know that at this point, but it will be at a point where we're both comfortable with it. We both are fine with it, and we both want it to happen. And so my rule is kind of that when we're both ready for it, then it will happen when it happens, kind of. And then the final question is, will you ever, what name top 10 things that make you and your crush perfect. And okay, I'm gonna be telling you some emotions. I'm feeling some tea. So the first thing would be, so definitely one of the things that make me think that we're perfect is that we definitely have a very similar, like, personality. Like, I don't like trolls, he doesn't like trolls. Like, it's kind of just a very similar personality, so I feel like that's one. Number two would probably be, again, these are not in He Has That Door, but number two is that, he gets very angry easily about things. He gets a lot of bad days, and that's understandable. And then the fact that it's the right motion, like it's the right mixture. I don't get mad easily. Honestly, I'm not someone to get very mad easily. I'll go to a station. Sometimes I'll get mad and not say anything because I don't want to hurt the person's feelings. Sometimes, but I did that a lot more when I was little, and now that I'm older, I'm more like, when I was little, I would throw fits if I got mad, and you could tell easily. But now that I'm older, I don't think I do that. I'm more like, oh, you made me mad. Like, I'm not rude, I'm just calmly talk about it, you know. And so, it's the right mixture because he's nice. He just gets really mad with certain people sometimes. And I know that's not always him. I know that it's definitely part of his diseases sometimes. And I know that he can't help it, you know. And that's fine. I don't care. And the third thing that makes me think that we are perfect is definitely, it's definitely the fact of, it's definitely the fact that he goes and sees a speech therapist, or I don't know if he still does. I did for a long portion of my life. Okay, let's be real. I started seeing one when I was able to start talking, and I still saw her up through 7, like way past 7. And I think it was about 10, no, 8 or 9, I feel like, somewhere in that zone that I quit seeing her. But the thing that made me think that we're perfect is that we're both saw the same exact speech therapist. I did because I couldn't pronounce words very good. And he did, I don't know why, really. And so, the first reason that I think we are perfect is definitely that I feel like we have a lot in common. Like, I just feel like we naturally start talking about like the same thing a lot of the time, and it's like just perfect. Definitely number 5. Let me get that. And definitely the fact that we both go through like similar disease. We both actually have 2 diseases that are the same. I don't know about one. And so here's the thing. I don't know about one disease that I have, but I don't know if he has it. I don't think so. I don't know. But definitely that we both have autism. We both have ADHD sort of thing. So it's like, we have the same disease. And number 6 is what I believe we're on, is definitely that we both do not like wearing things that aren't comfortable. That is something that I see a big difference of, is that I get mad if I have to wear something scratchy. Sorry the video is so long, I just need to spill all the tea. But I love comfy clothes and stuff. Like occasionally I'll wear a dress, but it has to be comfy. in some way, and I feel that he's the same way. And I see that. Number 7 would definitely be that we both love the holidays. Number 8 would definitely, I feel like number 8 is that we both kind of have like that sort of, we're very opposite in a way that's good. By that, I mean I'm the person that is shy. I'm the type that has a lot of energy. I'm shy. I'm more quiet. I don't work well in big groups always. And he's the exact opposite. That he's very energetic. Very. And to the point where he takes medicine for it. And then the second thing is definitely that he's definitely very talkative. Like, he's very talkative and open. Like, the day that I first met him, I did not like him. Because my first impression was he was very talkative, and I'm the exact opposite, and I'm like, yeah. Like, that he's very talkative, energetic, and that sort of level, and I'm the opposite, but we both have like energeticness, so I feel like it's perfect because it works. Then number 9 would definitely be the fact that I feel like we're perfect because we're both not too terribly far in age. That's something that I like, is that we're not too terribly far in age. He's is 11 right now, about to turn 12, and I'm 14. So we're similar in age. Like my sister, I'm not saying it actually now, but she has a big age difference, and it doesn't matter. I don't think age difference matters, or I don't care. If he was 7 and I was 14, I honestly wouldn't care. So then the 10th and final thing, so I can end this video that's 50 minutes long, is definitely, I feel like we're perfect because we're so alike that it's not even funny. Like, we have like similar games that we like. We're very similar acting. It's just everything.